No, good to see you, Greg. I think the one with Judge Cannon in Florida is, I mean, both are big, but the one there is huge because remember, they changed the order of the documents they seized. The documents, the physical documents, didn't match up with the actual scanned documents. Many people would call that tampering with the evidence. And of course, the irony here is that Jack Smith mishandled the documents, but that's the very thing he's charging President Trump with, for goodness sake. So I think that is big news that she's saying this is basically on hold now for sure. I think that issue, and there could be some other things we don't know about, but the fact that she's putting this on hold is big news. And then, of course, this case up in New York just continues to fall apart. And frankly, Greg, all of them are falling apart. You got the immunity issue with Jack Smith's federal indictment in D.C. You got what just happened down in Florida with Judge Cannon and this classified documents case. You got Fonnie Willis and Nathan Wade. That thing is falling apart in Atlanta. And of course, this so-called zombie case up in New York with Alvin Bragg, a case that the Justice Department wouldn't bring, the Federal Elections Commission wouldn't bring, his predecessor wouldn't bring, even Alvin Bragg wouldn't bring it because it was a bad case until he got pressured to do so. It's fallen apart as well. Just shows this was all political from the get-go.
You know, and you've been on it from the get-go, and you have been sending letters and investigating. Colangelo is the top prosecutor on this Stormy Daniels case. Yeah. I don't think folks appreciate just how high a position he had at the Obama Justice Department. He opened a conference back in 2021. Take a look at this, Congressman. Go with D00, please.
On behalf of Attorney General Merrick Garland, let me say that the Department of Justice and the Environmental Protection Agency are excited to co-host this event together. The only thing better would be to be with you in person. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that next year.
All right, I show that because he's actually speaking on behalf of the Attorney General. That shows you how close they are. And on the organizational chart, they are one rank removed. It is, that guy is the right-hand man of Biden and Garland.
Worked for the DNC, worked for the Justice Department, worked for Letitia James, went to work for Alvin Bragg. This guy is political, and it's all about going after President Trump. We've asked for all those communications. We want to know who, when he was at the DOJ, what communications did he have with Letitia James, with Alvin Bragg, even with Fonnie Willis? What was going on there? We want those documents and communications. So we're working on that. Because understand, Greg, the Alvin Bragg is alleging that the crime here, the so-called crime here in New York, is President Trump conspired to interfere with the 2016 election. Jack Smith is alleging that in D.C. that President Trump conspired to interfere with the 2020 election. Looks to me the real conspiracy is Alvin Bragg, Jack Smith, Fonnie Willis, all these folks working together to try to influence the 2024 election. I don't think it's working. I think the country sees through it, and that's why President Trump is up in every poll that's out there. In some national polls, he's way up. So again, that's the good news.
It's really wild how things work out and how things are working out. Let me ask you something. Have we done enough to blow these cases out of the water? We know they're corrupt. We know they're unjust. You know, my buddy here, Rob Schmidt, came up with a scenario. What if the Trump administration had tried to prosecute Joe Biden in Alabama, in deep red Alabama? Yeah. I mean, what would have, they would have impeached him immediately. I mean, like, right. Everything would have imploded. You can't do that. But somehow they were able to do this. And I don't know. I don't know if there's something we should do more or maybe. Go ahead, please.
We just got to keep calling it out. But you're right. I'm concerned about the escalation over time because, you know, you go through the history. In 2016, they spied on his campaign. Then it was the Mueller investigation. Then it was impeachment. Then it was raiding his home. The FBI raids his home. Then it's Jack Smith named special counsel. And then it's Jack Smith, 2 indictments. And it's Alvin Bragg and Fonnie Willis. Then they tried the 14th Amendment. And then they put the gag order on President Trump. Michael Cohen, a convicted perjurer, is allowed to talk, but the President of the United States, former president's not allowed to. I mean, on and on it goes. So what's next? Because these cases are falling apart because there's no real case there. What are they going to try next? Because we're still 6 months before the election. And one thing I know about Democrats is they're ruthless in their pursuit of political power. So we just got to keep pressing on. But I'm kind of concerned, like, what's going to be their October surprise? What are they going to do this campaign season?